This is Star Wars Transformers Crossovers Clone Pilot V-Wing Fighter. It's a Star Wars crossover, and the figure is a little bit smaller than the usual Voyager sized crossovers, like the Marvel crossovers. This one is about the size of a, let me just show you. It's about the size of a deluxe class figure on the Transformers. A little bit bigger, but not as big as a Voyager class. I don't have a clone pilot with me. I didn't have the chance to get one. What I do have is a Captain Rex figure, which I'm sure a lot of you already have. So that's about the size of it. Okay, first thing you want to know about this figure is the instructions are just crap. What you want to do is just tear that piece of paper to bits and throw it where nobody else can find it. I mean, there's so many things. It shows you some transformation, but there's a lot of things about this figure that they did not show in that instruction booklet. So you can figure it out. It's about as difficult as transforming a deluxe class figure. Go ahead and do it without the instruction booklet. Okay. Some of the features. Let's talk about articulation. Very articulate. The legs, they do look like the legs of Darth Maul, the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator crossover. It's just that this one's a little bit more posable for some reason because of the hinge ball joint instead of just a swivel joint. The arms are a little bit of a downer, because you don't exactly know where the shoulder is and the elbows are. This appears to be like the elbow, but this one acts like a shoulder. So technically the shoulder piece just goes in and out. It is the upper elbow that really rotates and moves forward and backward, and the lower elbow that just swivels, if that makes sense. The wrists and fingers, they do not move. Head is just on a swivel. And this is the ugliest head I've ever seen of a crossover. There are some, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's just blotches of red everywhere. It's just supposed to be gray and black, but mine is showing some bits and pieces of red. Yeah, if you can see it. Anyway, that sucks, okay? I didn't transform this guy properly. To transform him properly, you gotta take off these parts. There's a tab here that tabs onto this hole. On his shoulder, but I don't know, it hinders a lot of the articulation, and I'm just not too sure I want it. I don't know, it doesn't look too good to me. I like the wings here. I mean, it doesn't bother the transformation or anything, it just sits there, it's fine. Some of the things the instructions don't say. They don't say that you can take the cockpit off from his back. Let me just see. He has a waist swivel, which is greatly hindered by this cockpit. It doesn't tell you that you can pop up the cockpit and you can actually remove the cockpit to just have more articulation on the waist. That's one. The other thing that the instruction doesn't mention, among other things, is that he has hands that actually work. These are missiles that fit in here, which the instructions do say. You push this and they fire, but they can be used as pitchforks or weapons of some sort by depressing this collapsible palm. There's like a spring underneath that. You can collapse it and he can hold a weapon. It works on both hands. That's pretty cool. So let's get rid of that. The other thing that the instructions don't say is that you can move these wings or wing flaps. Just like sideswipe, you can move them out and you can rotate them however you want. Instructions don't say one bit about it. So, with that being said, I mean, at first this figure didn't seem that it was going to work, but I like it. I like the fact that he's like a sideswipe because of the fins, and he's a very slender and sleek robot mode. The only problem, I guess, as I've said, I really had are really the shoulders and the head, which is just poorly done. Other than that, I love this figure. Wasn't sure I was going to like it with big flappy arms, but I like it. Very nice. Okay, so to transform him, very easy. You just fold in the shoulders, like so. Straighten out the head. And do the same here. Okay. Or maybe just leave them out a little bit for now, so we can do the legs. The legs, what you want to do is just rotate the lower leg and then straighten out the feet. So I've done it wrong, sorry. Like so. Straighten out the feet and then rotate. Make sure that the landing gear is in the middle. Just join them together. Turn it around. What you want to do is lower the cockpit. Okay. Align everything. And then just close these bits right here. Okay. Now you can tab in the fists to the side, and you can close in the wings, I guess, I suppose. And then last bit, you can just fold down the head, rotate the thrusters, and close it in. And that is that. There he is in his V-wing fighter mode. You can open the wings if you want to, which is characteristic of the V-wing fighters. Just the fists don't stay in that well, which is kind of a downer. It's very nice, very accurate. You can, as I said, put the missiles in each of the side ports, and they will fire at the push of the button. There is landing gear built onto the wing. Just close it up. As you see here, landing gear, and just pop down the other landing gear. The tail wings, tail fins, or heat shields, they do fold down. They do fold up, however you want them to. So there you have it. The clone pilot, and now his V-wing fighter alt mode. It's a very nice Star Wars crossover. I'm very surprised that not a lot of people have picked this guy up. I'm a big fan of the V-wing fighter. That is probably the only Star Wars vehicle I have right now, because it's just great. And the robot mode, you know, if you can get past all those little inconveniences, it's pretty good. Very recommended. I personally recommend this one. It's very nice. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can pop open the cockpit so you can fit a small figure there. The old crossovers did have with them the small replica of the actual pilot or whoever this guy transformed into, but the new ones, Hasbro decided to cut costs and just omitted them. So again, there you have it. The Star Wars Transformers crossover clone pilot, which transforms into the V-wing fighter. I hope this video has been very helpful to a lot of you who are still deciding whether to get this figure or not. Thanks for watching.